Welcome back to Life the Wild Ride. Yes, it's another cold morning. This is going to be a relatively short video. A lot of stuff going on, and I will probably go into that in further details in a future video. So yeah, I don't really want to do anything, but there's a few more things I just have to get done before it really gets cold. And that's one of those, is getting some ACs out of some windows and covering up some central AC units. I'll try and show you some of it. We'll see. Well, I got one AC covered, but fall is in the air. I mean, the leaves are falling almost at the rate of a steady light rainstorm. I don't know if you can see them in the camera, but they are falling. It's chilly out this morning too. All right, I gotta get another AC, and then I got another central AC I had to cover, and then I gotta pull a couple out of windows here. There's one right there I gotta pull out, and then one at the front of Mom's house, and there's a couple at my house too. But I don't know if I'm doing all of them today. What else over here we gotta do? Yard's pretty picked up, ready to plow. I did make a mistake in putting these here, because I plow coming right straight through here, through this fence. I come right through and right back to here, and normally I push back there. So I'm not gonna move them at this point, these vehicles. This thing runs great, it's just the clutch is messed up on it, so we might get it going next year. We just didn't have time this year. But I'll just end up plowing into this opening over here, and I just try to keep this back area plowed so I have access to the tractors in case we need them. Other than that, everything else is all cleaned up. I got a tarp on one of the ACs over here. Probably, I don't know if you can see it, but it's covered up just before this old tank. It's back there, so that's all set. So yeah, I'm gonna get I think that's acorns and stuff falling on. There's a campground way through the woods over here, and sometimes you can hear the acorns and stuff falling onto the top of their sunrooms. It's a chilly morning. Sun feels good when I'm in the sun. But, okay, I need to find another tarp to cover the other AC. Walking along here, because this is the dog's water dish that just didn't get put away, and I am trying to figure out how the heck that formed an ice thing like this. There's absolutely nothing above it that dripped on it. It makes no sense. I'd be curious if anybody has any ideas how the heck that happened. So this is where the bowl's been sitting. You can see the ground where it's been sitting. And we have this, oh, you think it was dripping off these little branches here? The dew? That's just an awful lot. I have no idea. I mean, there's still water on the bottom of the bowl. It's not frozen solid, but that is just strange. Okay, comment if you know how the heck this happened. The only explanation I have is these little tiny branches here. There's no way enough dew formed on that and dripped down there and did this. It's just impossible. I don't know. Okay, weigh in. All right, it's very, very cold on the bus. We're gonna see if we can start her up here. And she started. It is cold. It was down to 29 last night. And it's still only, it's like 32 degrees inside, 39 out, so still holding the cold inside the bus here, but we got it started. I am probably gonna add some diesel stuff to it, but I'm gonna probably park it in a different spot. That spot I made for it over in my driveway. I'm gonna park it over there, and I think I might leave them. I might take it out a couple more times before now and then. I'm not really sure, but we just got to get the pressure up on it so we can release the brakes and move it. One good thing is I did get the wood I need to build this arch. So once I get this arch built, then I can start putting the trim up that's going to fill these in. Once that's built, I can really start doing, I mean, there's a lot I can do back here. But this arch is holding up a lot of other smaller projects. Plus, I really need to support the ceiling on the end here. So, but I do have the wood for that now. And hopefully, I will get to that. I still have not got to the doors. Like I said, there's a lot going on. I'm not going to go into details at the moment, but anyway, yeah. So, just a lot of stressful stuff. But yeah, we'll get this thing moved once the pressure's up. I did get 2 ACs out of windows, and I got 2 ACs covered up. That one over there is covered up right now. You can see right there. I got that one covered. I got to do that window one now next. And then I got 2 at my house. I don't know, I'm probably repeating myself. But anyway, let me get this thing moved into a new location. Another thing I had to do today is put a new light bulb in my stove. Just another project that needed to get done, and it is done. If you want to see how to do that, most people know how to change a bulb, but if you're curious, you can swing over to my other channel, Shane's Maine Shop, and I just show you how I did that on this particular stove here, which is a propane stove. But yeah, just trying to wrap up some projects. I wanted to come in and warm up a little bit. That's why I decided to come in and just do this quick project here. What I'm doing is the other thing I'm doing is I am keeping the fireplace going. As I come in, I just throw some more boards and stuff on it just to keep it going, keeping the chill off in the house here, so the furnace does not kick on, and it feels good. Now, another thing I need to do is take care of some more of these chairs before winter, and I just realized I got a loose board here. Nut must have fell off. So I get this put away in the shed, and I got another one I got to get, and then a bench, but I'll have to wait for help for the bench. These are freaking heavy as it is, so we'll get those put away back here somehow, but I got to make sure I put them in a way that doesn't mess up my truck going in and out to get the plow. So I gotta shut the camera off while I put this thing down. All right, so I'm knocking off a few things here and there. I think what I'm going to do now is take the plow here. Oh, it's all a glare of sun for me. I'm going to take the truck out for a spin. I try to run it at least every week. Because it took me so long to get this thing running properly. I don't want it to sit at all. So I run it every week up and down the driveway. And we're only going to be using it for plowing the driveway this year. Let me show you what I put in it for weight. So disregard the cones. I just tossed those in to get them out of the way. But this plow was out back. It was off an older vehicle we had several years ago. And actually, I think it was Jim's, one of Jim's old plows. We just ended up, for whatever reason, it got saved and been sitting out there for a while. It's a heavy, heavy old plow. So I figured, you know what, I'm just going to stick it in the back, because we're going to pull it out. I was going to put it in the yard sale next year and sell it or whatever, put it on the side of the road. But we may keep it for a spare. But anyway, I decided I got to pull it out of the behind the building anyways. I'll throw it in the back of the truck here and leave it in for weight for this winter. So I stuck it in, and certainly it was probably plenty of weight. But I figured, you know, I really want to make sure there's plenty of weight, because if you don't have weight on the back of a truck, then your front wheels are doing most of the work. And if you were to get the front end stuck, like when you're plowing, you push into a snowbank too far, if there's no weight on the back, then the back wheels, you know, they can't grab in and pull you back, because there's just not enough weight on them. So I went and then added a huge chunk of granite. Let's see if you can see it here. So you can see this huge piece of granite. It's about, I'd say 5 feet long, maybe 8 inches thick, and 1.5 wide, something like that. So I don't know what it weighs, but it's heavy as you know what. And so with that and the plow on top, we are gonna have plenty of weight. Definitely squatted it down a little bit. Now I probably would not leave that in there if I was gonna be driving this truck on the road as well. First of all, it's gonna kill a few mileage. And second of all, it's a lot of weight. But for our driveway and our road here that we own, it's gonna make a difference and help make sure we can keep this plowed and have good traction. So I'm gonna go ahead and fire this thing up and take it out for a spin again. And eventually it's gonna go in the garage. My brother's gonna move his bus over and this will back right in the garage. So I can just go in during a storm, jump in, open the garage door, come out and plow everything and put it back. Now I still have anybody's watched my videos long enough, I still have my big old Dodge over there with a diesel and I have the plow for that as well. But I drive that one more often and I'm just gonna reserve that for if we have big storms. And just use this. This one's more nimble, it's smaller, and the plow is much newer, it's faster. So, and I'll show you that. So of course, I'm holding the camera with my right hand, but normally I would be holding this with my right hand, and it's got a great ergonomical design I really like. And I'm able to hold on to this and shift with, of course, my right hand. Now, let me just swap hands here. So yeah, I can do this and shift. And of course my left hand, which is currently holding the camera, would be doing the driving. So it makes it really easy to, go ahead and put this thing in gear and go with it and stuff like that. And also, check this out. It's really fast compared to mine. It shakes the whole truck. Not super fast, but way faster than mine. So we're gonna go ahead and take this thing out for a little spin up and down the road here. Get the leaves off it too. And I'll probably stop in the Jim's house on my way back by. Oh, well, I guess I probably didn't show you, but I showed you the truck, put it away. Well, it's in the driveway. And then I just went home and had some lunch. I got my bus over here for the moment. It's not staying there, but that's where it's sitting at the moment. It's going to be tucked in here. Like I said, I got a lot on my mind right at the moment. But I figured I'd do a little something, for a video, because I still got stuff I've been doing around the houses here. And I'll be glad when this pile's gone. I think we're going to wait till winter. I'm going to put maybe a tarp over it or something. And then when we have plenty of snow on the ground, get a permit to burn it, get it out of here and get that cleaned up. Oh, but what I did is I put the truck here on the driveway next to Mark's bus. He's gonna move his over and this is gonna go in the garage, but it's still, we got a couple more weeks we have to really worry about him being in. But yeah, so I'm gonna stop over here. I got a faucet I need to repair. It's leaking. So I'm probably gonna tackle that next. We'll see. Definitely getting chillier out. Oh, we gotta get this thing put away too. This swing. Mom will not be sitting on that anymore this year. So that, I guess that's gotta get on the list soon too.